Hey guys, James Sharmack here from the Nerd Room with J&J. So, let's discuss ordering from overseas or specific countries, like say China or whatever. So on Amazon the other a week and a half ago, I saw a Spiderman figure that looked like a Mafex for like $24. Look, or at least a closer approximation. Bought it, had a vague description, just like Spider-Man 6-inch figure, articulated, whatever. Didn't say what brand or what company, but it looks like it was a Mafex. So you know what, I'm okay with buying a bootleg, whatever. So bought it, and it was going to take maybe 2 weeks to get here, and just checking through the Amazon, updates, had to go through customs, obviously, so I figured that customs probably opening up. So let's take a look at what they did or maybe whatnot, and see whether you should actually buy from China. So let's take a look. So the package itself came in pretty much just like this. Didn't come in a box, didn't come in an envelope. Somebody just put a few layers of bubble wrap around it, taped it up, whatever. And right off the bat, that rattling I don't really like. Took it out, clearly about, I was prepared for it to be a bootleg, but it looks like the box has been manhandled. Figure's upside down, of course. Parts all over the place and rattling. So clearly customs probably got into it, just to make sure it's not like, a contraband or whatever. But, I don't like the way they, assuming it was customs, let's just assume it is. The box is all damaged. Got slap shot tape here and here. The sides open, and like I said, they probably went through the box, so the box figure's upside down, so you can't see the figure. So it's kind of disappointing. We'll do the review regardless, but guys, just obviously watch out for what you're doing. Where you're getting fit from, because you might want it to come in safe, but customs is probably not going to let it happen. So let's take a look at the figure anyway. So, anyways, on with the review. So, according to the box, this is a Mafex Spider-Man Homecoming figure from Medicon. You can see the logo on the top and the bottom. Don't really see any Marvel. I don't see any real Marvel anything insignia, so it's probably not an official figure, whatever. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I am. I don't know. But I usually think that Marvel would slap on something. This is an official figure, but it has looks kind of legit. I know it's probably not legit, but you have a Medicon toy thing here. Mafex on the top. They have the box design, whatever. Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man action figure on the bottom. Whatever. That's a box. Let's open up and see. So, opening up the package is another cluster F. The instruction manual came inside a plastic bag, because customs probably checked on it, whatever. I gotta tell you, if this is a bootleg, they went through a lot of trouble to make it look legit, so whatever. This part was actually taped on around it, so they probably, I'm just going to guess that they went into the figure to see what's going on. Well, that's the figure itself. They got parts all over the place, heads on backwards. Who knows? They probably gave it the once over. I don't know, but looks maybe it looks legit. I don't know. Maybe it's a damaged package or something. I don't know, but got the figure stand looking somewhat decent, I guess. Working clamp is always a plus. Yeah, so let's take the figure out and take a look at it. So the true colors come out. So I was trying to get him in a in a simple Spider-Man like pose, like what I can do with the Marvel Legends, and the leg snapped off. Of course it did. It's a $24, bootleg of a Mafex. What I expect, right? We'll probably just slap on some super glue, just whatever, just to make him stand up. But So just so you know, yes, bootleg, definitely bootleg. Was there any doubt? There might have been a little bit. I wanted to be surprised, but you know, when you're paying $24 for a quote unquote Mafex, even though they never say it's a Mafex, you know, you're going, you know, that's why I do these reviews or the bootleg reviews. You know, answer a question or two because I'm curious about these things. But we'll super glue the leg back on. We'll look at the accessories and whatnot, and go over the rest of the figure. No big whoop. Good news, we got this leg super glued back together. We're not going to pose that one or anything, so you can stand up. So that's a plus. So let's look at everything this bootleg comes with. So I switched out the heads already. Obviously, it comes with 3 different heads. One wide-eyed Spider-Man, one, you know, squinty-eyed Spider-Man, and a supposedly it's a Peter Parker head. He looks more like Timothy Chalamet to me, but you know, whatever. We switched that out already. Obviously, comes with this display stand. You can tighten up the pose itself with a tiny screwdriver. Comes with 2 different heads. One head you can stick up there, and you can just apparently stick the this web into and make it look like he's shooting out the web from his hand or whatever, or gripping it, whatever. And you have the standard action figure clamp you gotta screw in. So that's, I guess that's halfway decent. Like, it's a little bit better than the Iron Man bootleg figure clamp I've already done. So it comes with, besides this webbing, it comes with 6 other ones, 2 small, 2 mediums, and 1 where he can just grasp it out. I'm stuttering here. Sorry. Has 2 different pairs of boots. One with magnets on the bottom. The other one, not so much. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of hands. One of them with magnets on it. One opened. One he can grasp things like his mask. That's pretty cool. Regular fist. One he can hold on to his webbing with. If we can get it in there. Cross my fingers. Probably gonna take. Oh, there we go. Nice and easy. So he can hold on to the web. Make it look like he's web swinging. He's got 1 thwip, and he's got a regular standard, you know, Spider-Man open hand like that. So those are your accessories. Well, at least he didn't skimp out on any of them, so that's, I guess that's acceptable, supposedly. Anyways, if you wanted to make it look like he's flipping or whatever, just take off one of the hands, stick one of the webs in there like so, and probably don't have the correct hand for it. It's a little bit of a struggle. Struggle's real, guys, right? Struggle's always real. Stick it like that, and apparently you're supposed to be able to whip like that. I'll get it there. I got big freaking sausage fingers, but there you go. It's supposed to make it look like it's whipping. So there you go. Let's take a quick look at his articulation next without breaking the figure. So let's get on to it. Sign of a bootleg. They send you 2 left hands instead of like a pair of hands. So there you go. Definite proof. Anyways, let's talk articulation. So the heads work the same way. Head goes back that far, goes forward that far, all the way around. The neck's a little tight because of course it is. He's got a butterfly hinge up here. Can pop the arm off. Yeah, I knew we were going to do that once or twice. Butterfly hinge. Arm can go all the way around. Bicep rotation. Crazy joint at the elbow. Forward and back on the wrist. Can bend back that far without breaking. Can bend forward that far without breaking. rotation both at the diaphragm and the waist. Get my big sausage hands out of the way. Leg, it's feeling awfully tight because I know I'm going to break it, because of course it is. No thigh rotation, but he can bend it, the ankle, knee back that far, and he's got ankle pivoting back and forth in rotation, and toe articulation. So I would assume if it was a legit Mafex figure, I could probably bend it a lot more, put him in a legit Spiderman pose. It'd look pretty cool, but of course not. I had to answer a question about buying a bootleg version. Anyways, let's get to the end video and let's talk about whether it's worth it or not. So here's the question: should you buy a bootleg Mafex figure? Well, it's not for me to say. If I'm somebody that I see a cheap price for, like, say, a figure that goes for $50-$60. I know that there's something up with it, but like I said, have that curiosity. I gotta answer it. See, if I can make it work in the collection. Like the Iron Man I can work with him as long as he's just standing and I'm not trying to do anything with him. Can't really make him fly or anything. This one, outside of the freaking breaking of the leg, I can, get some halfway decent poses, I guess. Just as long as this part is, staying that way, I suppose. But, like, if you're going to go gung-ho and crazy and trying to put them in all these crazy positions or whatever, probably, you want to go legit. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. It's a little bit of a struggle to make this one, I'll admit. But, I had to answer a few questions. Like I said, I'm very curious. I want to know about, how legit some of these bootlegs are and how close they can get. It's close, but like I said, the articulation, if the articulation wasn't so rigid, if it was more pliable, then I'd probably recommend a bit more. Anyways, my name is James Sharmack. This has been a Nerdum with J&J. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, keep on collecting and happy hunting.